Hey everyone, it's Selena. I am the part owner, designer, creator at Fleurish, and we're gonna do a tour of my house today. All right, let's go. All right, let's go in. There's my dog, Frankie. So when we first purchased this house, we actually took down all the walls and made it one giant space in here. I'll kind of walk you through each of the spaces, but there's sort of the overview of our living space. So first thing when you walk in, we put these giant doors. They actually open up all the way into the backyard, and I really wanted to have a space that was going to be indoor and outdoor. Okay, this little guy is so weird, but I don't know, for some reason I love him. I was looking for coffee tables on Craigslist one day, and this thing popped up. It had a glass top. When we had kids, we had to figure out a new solution, so I found this table that fit perfectly. Told my husband it was a sign that this guy has to stay, and I don't know. The kids like it, I like it. But it's just, I think it's good to have stuff that's a little bit funky, a little bit quirky. It's just, you know, shows your personality. So another favorite of mine in this room, and also a DIY actually, was this swing chair that I'm sitting in. It was actually a papasan chair that I bought also on Craigslist. I took off the base and I just macrameed this little hanging thing. All right, here's another DIY I have hanging in my living room. I'll pan out so you can see where it is. I just found this really cool piece of wood at a local shop, and then literally I just tied yarn around it up here. It hangs really, really low. I was going to cut the bottom of it to be at this like really cool diagonal line, but I actually, once I tied them all on, I kind of just liked it like that. So it's been like that the whole time. And then this thing was never supposed to live on here, but I won it actually like on an Instagram giveaway, and I didn't know where to put it, and I hung it there right when I opened it up. I love it so much, and now I just think it looks really good on there, so that's where it lives. All right, something that's really important to us as a family is being together. We love to be together actually a lot. So I wanted this playroom to be really open to where we're doing cooking, cleaning, eating. The kids are always over here. I mean, honestly, it never looks like this when they're home. But they're always over here. They've got books, they've got their train tracks, they've got trash trucks tucked in there, they've got Legos. I do try to keep it minimal, as you can see. I think it helps them, you know what they have. It keeps them entertained, actually, I think, better. But yeah, this is where they hang out a lot of the time. There's a little family photo up there. That's when I was pregnant with my second, our little guy. Anyway, yeah, they're over here a lot, and then we can be over here in the kitchen a lot, and it's really nice. We don't have any bar stools right now because we've got a 1-year-old, and he would just pull them down on himself, but this little helper thing is great if anyone has these, but the kids can just stand inside this little box and help cook. So no bar stools, those will come later. This is my little guy's nursery. He just turned 1, and we actually just gave him his own room. This used to be a guest room, and he was in our bedroom with us, but we needed to sleep. Actually, what really was happening, let's be real, me and my husband were sleeping in the guest room. He was sleeping in our bedroom, and I was like, this has to stop. I need my room back. So got rid of the guest room, moved his room in here, and then we got our room back. All right, so this is my pegboard wall. I just finished this one a few weeks ago. I have a little blog post about it actually. I made it, I don't know if you know Vintage Revivals. I'll put her account on here, but she had a DIY of this pegboard. I added these leaves on it. I wanted the theme of this room to be the lion's den. My little one's name is Leo, so we have a lot of lion stuff. And I wanted it to be a little bit jungly, but really light, really airy. So here's his room. That crib we had since our first one was little, and then I just have his changing stuff tucked in the corner. Real life, there you go. And holes that need to be filled still from when it was a guest room. So I really wanted to do these giant prints of him. These are engineering prints. You can see the paper's kind of see-through. The quality's not really that great, but for what it is, you know, it's really awesome. That's him at, 3 different ages growing up. He loves that he has these giant pictures of him in here. And then in front is this swing. I just thought it would be really fun for him to have this little swing in here. And this is another little DIY I made. I actually made this before he was born. I just got a bunch of different white yarns, made big old tassels, hung them from a stick that I found outside. But this is one of my favorite pieces of art in the house, and if I ever take it out of his room, I'll probably put it in mine. And then over here is his little reading corner. He's got his books down there. This is where we read bedtime stories. All right, the last one I'm going to show you guys is my bedroom and my bathroom. Here we go. All right, so our bathroom actually has a really good before and after. I'll post the photos, but here is our master bath. That tub is my favorite. But I will say the kids are the ones who use it every night. So that's the little one's robe right there. And then that's pretty much it. So then when we head back this way towards the master, here's some of my wedding photos. That was 7 years ago, 8 years ago. And then there's one more. And then here's the master. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming along for my house tour. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions and I'll try and answer them today. See you later.